Good day, good day, good day, everybody! Okay, this is just a test. I'm testing lots of stuff. This is number one, the first of many reaction videos. So what we're gonna go for today is my guy, Mr. Paul Saladino. Here he is. He's going to be looking at some McDonald's, and why not make this number one of the reaction videos. So let's crack it on.
What's in a McDonald's Big Mac? I'm actually going to show you what's in a Big Mac, what's in their French fries, what's in the chicken nuggets, what's in a McRib, which is now back, and the secret ingredient in their...
Already, look, I've done a whole lot of research into food. That is me. That is what I like to do. I like watching Paul sometimes. I watch a lot of other people as well, carnivores, and I know how bad this food is. I had a KFC yesterday. Spot immediately. KFC makes me spotty. I know it's no good for me, but when you are completely wiped out, when you're working jobs that absolutely crush you, it is difficult sometimes to avoid. You cannot eat perfectly, I get it, but it does. I think McDonald's, I just avoid. It looks disgusting to me at this point. They're also big rip-offs.
Their salt. You guys aren't going to believe this. Come on. How's it going?
It's going good. How about you?
Can I get a Big Mac? 6-piece chicken nuggets, small. Yeah, the ranch and the sweet and sour. A McRib.
Christmas
and
time.
A small fries.
Would you like any ketchup on the side with that?
Yeah. You guys make the burgers. Do you cook the...
Why do you ask for ketchup? Does he really want ketchup? He's saying how bad it is, and then he's just asking for ketchup. Is he going to eat it? I'm not sure he's going to actually eat this stuff. So, what's with the ketchup?
Burgers in any oil, or is it just straight on the grill?
I'm not really sure because I don't really cook at all.
Can we ask him?
No oil.
Just the patties go straight on the
Yeah,
grill.
we just put the patty straight on the grill and then it cooks like that.
Okay.
But there's obviously oil accumulated just from the meat.
Okay, cool. Thank you. There you go. That's a little tidbit for you guys. If you're in a pinch, the quarter-pound beef patties at McDonald's are 100% beef. Maybe not the best beef in the world, but they don't use seed oils on the grill here. Let's go sit down and we'll see what comes out with the rest of this food. This is quite a spread of diabetes, obesity, chronic disease, and unhappiness.
Chronic disease and unhappiness. Chances are, if you're watching this, I mean, these days, who doesn't have chronic disease and unhappiness? You know, it's one of the reasons why I'm going into these videos as well, because I watch so much. Everybody watches reaction videos these days. Everybody watches videos on YouTube. YouTube is what I do to relax and enjoy my life when I'm not working at my job, which is crushing me. So here I am with my chronic disease and unhappiness. Let's get into it.
But I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to start with the chicken nuggets here. Trust me, I get it. I used to eat chicken nuggets as a kid. So these are chicken meat with bleached wheat flour added. The problem with bleached wheat flour is some of the chemicals they use to bleach the wheat flour can be harmful for humans.
Bleached. That is enough for me to never ever eat a chicken nugget. But this is just McDonald's. Like, this stuff, this garbage is on your supermarket shelves everywhere.
Like chlorine dioxide. There's obviously a breading, which is a wheat-based breading, and that is cooked in 4 different types of seed oils: corn, canola, soybean, and hydrogenated.
What is the point? There has got to be some sort of point. It tastes good, but 4 oils. Why? Why? And then there is some debate about how healthy they are, and there are people who think that they're healthy, but certainly when you're cooking at high temperatures and they're oxidizing, they do cause inflammation. That is proven. There's some debate whether they do when they've not been cooked at high temperatures, but I believe that not healthy, just full stop.
Soybean oil to make these chicken nuggets. hydrogenated soybean oil, that's like a trans fat. You know that's going to be a problematic thing because of how it's processed, extra heated. But the fact that there are 4 seed oils in chicken nuggets means that you're going to be getting tons of this fat, linoleic acid, which I'm not a fan of. Why do I not like linoleic acid? High level, not to get too technical, linoleic acid accumulates in your body. It accumulates in all the cell membranes, your mitochondrial membranes. It messes up the way you make energy in your mitochondria by causing proton leak across the inner mitochondrial.
Okay, let's go back. I'm gonna refresh. I didn't quite catch the
Linoleic acid. High level, not to get too technical, heated. But the fact that there are 4 seed oils in chicken nuggets means that you're going to be getting tons of this fat, linoleic acid, which I'm not a fan of. Why do I not like
linoleic acid? It comes from the seed oils.
Linoleic acid. High level, not to get too technical. Linoleic acid accumulates in your body. It accumulates in all the cell membranes, your mitochondrial membranes. It messes up the way you make energy in your mitochondria by causing proton leak across the inner mitochondrial membrane. The seed oils also can break down into harmful compounds called the HODs and the heats. These are called oxalams or oxylipins, etc. All right, I got a little
oxidative stress.
Maybe a little more technical than high level. Basically, seed oils are something that humans never would have been exposed to before. 100 years ago. They were used as machine lubricants, and now they're a huge part of our food supply. They're in basically everything on this table. And in contrast, animal fats like tallow and butter were all we ate for.
I just wish these food companies were moral, you know? Like cooking in animal fat again, but what is this world? This world is full of evil corporations that want to make you sick. It is so disgustingly horrible to have these people dominating the world. They dominate the marketing, they dominate the science, they dominate people's thought process.
Thousands and thousands of years of humans. Is it any wonder that before the early 1900s, things like cancer and autoimmune disease were much more rare, cardiovascular disease, heart attacks were almost unheard of, and since then these have increased massively. Obviously there are many things that have caused these health conditions to skyrocket in the last 100 to 115 years, but I think seed oils are a major contributor to this. Not a huge fan of chicken nuggets, but I think that a lot of kids out there have eaten a lot of these oils, and that is contributing to childhood obesity, childhood diabetes, behavioral problems. There's nothing good about chicken nuggets at McDonald's. We've also got the dipping sauces for the chicken nuggets. You've got the sweet and sour sauce, first ingredient, high fructose corn syrup, ranch dressing, first ingredient is not any sort of dairy. It's, say it with me, soybean oil. So problematic seed oils and high fructose corn syrup, the highly processed, essentially weaponized form of sugar in sweet and sour sauce with your chicken McNugget dipping sauces.
I'm out of the picture.
Major problems. Next up,
go.
McDonald's French fries. Guess how many ingredients are in McDonald's French fries? They should be...
Sorry, I just had to mess with the screen a bit. I told you this is number 1. Am I going to stop, pause, restart again? Yeah, I could do. We'll see. I've got to check the audio as well.
Potatoes, tallow, and salt. McDonald's used to cook in tallow, but then an eccentric millionaire in the 1990s convinced them that tallow was somehow contributing to heart disease.
This guy has screwed over everybody. We are screwed because of this guy. This guy, fucking Phil Sokolov, you piece of shit.
Sokolov shouts, "That's not true. Your fries are cooked in animal fat." The McDonald's guy gets flustered, tries to say something. Sokolov doesn't let him finish.
It's vegetable and
they
beef
are 90 to 95% beef tallow.
It's vegetable and
that
beef
comes from your company.
When in fact the seed oils that they replace the tallow with are the actual contributors to heart disease. Regardless, it is a tragedy that McDonald's no longer cooks their fries in tallow. These fries have 19 ingredients. 19 ingredients in these fries. They are cooked in 4 different types of seed oils: corn, soybean, partially hydrogenated soybean oil, which is going to have a lot of trans fats, and canola oil. What else?
I mean, they do taste good. They taste good. But it's so screwed up.
Is in here. Dimethyl polysiloxane. It's a huge word. It's
How is that? That doesn't look like food to me. Dimethyl polysiloxane? Oh
an
my
anti-foaming
god.
agent used in the oils and the fryers. It's a silicone derivative that is also found in silly putty. So there are silly putty ingredients in your French fries, but we're not done yet.
Ew.
They also contain THBQ, a chemical preservative, which is associated with cancers in lab animals and is a reason that many foods cannot be sold at healthy grocery stores like Whole Foods. In fact, Whole Foods will not sell Reese's peanut butter cups or Reese's Pieces because they contain THPQ. But they're fine in
Not
the McDonald's French fries.
THPQ, anything
Salt
but
at McDonald's?
THPQ.
Well, I'm going to tell you the secret ingredient, the salt at McDonald's at the end, guys, but you won't believe it. The salt at
There's-
McDonald's actually has 3 ingredients.
Oh my god.
Stay tuned. The French
There's
fries at
ingredients
McDonald's
in
are their
salt.
biggest seller year over year. These are almost certainly the worst thing you could possibly get here, causing you to be more hungry, filling you with seed oils, filling you with preservatives, filling you with silly putty ingredients. The French fries at McDonald's are an absolute nightmare for your metabolism, but they're the most popular thing here. 19 ingredients in French fries, crazy. As a plug, McDonald's, please start cooking your French fries in tallow.
I love how he's just sitting in McDonald's doing this as well. It's like, just no fear. Makes the video.
do a video about that. If you just have one store anywhere in the United States that cooks your French fries in tallow, I will fly there and do a video about it at McDonald's. Heads up to you. What's next? Ketchup. You're gonna put ketchup on your fries, right? Well, what do you think is in ketchup? It should just be tomatoes and salt. But the ketchup at McDonald's contains high fructose corn syrup, and natural flavors, along with tomatoes, salt, and distilled vinegar. So basically at McDonald's, so far, you've got seed oils and high fructose corn syrup every which way you turn. Is it any wonder that eating here will cause you to be...
But, like, when you start eating, like, fresher, nicer foods, if you have, like, a prolonged break from eating, like, junk, you come back to this tomato sauce, whatever it is. I'm thinking especially tomato sauce, it just doesn't taste right. It doesn't actually taste that good. It tastes nasty.
Become supersized also? No. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I've got a deal for you. If you hit that like and subscribe button right now, it helps me make these videos.
And I had sweet chili sauce from KFC yesterday. Vile. It's disgusting. It's not right. That's got to be the worst sauce I've tried in a long time. The sweet chili sauce. Ugh.
I want to keep making these videos with free information that you can share with your friends and your family to help you lead better, healthier lives. So here's the deal. If you hit that like and subscribe button right now,
Thanks,
guys,
Paul.
next up, the Big Mac. This is really the thing that made
Oh, yeah.
McDonald's famous as far as I can tell. And I've seen experiments where people have Big Macs and they put them on their shelves for 5 or 6 years and they look essentially exactly the same. That's pretty freaking scary. Because if I take a burger patty and I make it home and I cook it, in 5 or 6 days, that thing is going to be moldy or have actual real decay because it's real food.
Yeah.
You know that when something lasts for 5 or 6
I've
years,
seen
there's a
stuff
problem.
about all this preservatives. It doesn't rot. It's just nasty.
So the bun, it's just bread, right? Nope. In the bun, there are 2 different seed oils, canola and soybean oil and sugar. And that's just in the bun. You have a beef patty, which is probably
Why are you putting that shit in there? It doesn't need to be in there. It's disgusting, man. Why do they have to do it?
the best part of your McDonald's Big Mac. This is 100% beef. That's great. The only part of this burger that has any redeeming value is the fact this is 100% beef. Obviously, it's not the best beef on the planet. It's not cooked in seed oils, so that's okay. Not great. If you're in a pinch, get a bunch of these, you'll be fine. You ever see how thin these are? It's like so thin. Next, you got some pickles. Pickles are just pickles, right? Nope. Pickles at McDonald's have 10 ingredients. 10 ingredients in pickles. Some of the ingredients are aluminum salts, polysorbate 80,
Yeah.
and potassium sorbate.
I've seen this
None of those are
before,
good
this
for humans. And excess amounts of aluminum in our diets have been associated with increased rates of dementia like Alzheimer's. It's horrible. And these pickles are in a mix of some kind of secret sauce. Secret sauce is full of all the bad things. It's like the worst things in the McDonald's universe.
The secret sauce is so tasty. That I can't deny that. That sauce is mwah. But then it's full of garbage. Like, is every piece of garbage necessary? Probably not.
Combined, you got high fructose corn syrup, you got soybean oil, which is a seed oil, you've got caramel color, and you've got propylene glycol. Like I said, the secret sauce is like the horrible love child of all the other bad things at McDonald's. Now, we're gonna go through this bun right here. You've got another beef patty, and stuck to that beef patty, you've got a piece of American, quote, cheese. So American cheese is pretty crazy, guys. Not even real cheese, cannot even be called real cheese. It's a cheese product. And if you've seen my other videos, you know that American cheese is full of microplastics. You can look at that American cheese under a microscope, and there are tons of little microplastics in that American cheese. It's a cheese product. So you've got buns that are full of seed oils and sugar. You've got pickles with 10 ingredients.
Yeah, the microplastics, there's a lot of stuff online about that. Ah, forgive my yawning. I've had some rough days at work. But yeah, I drink bottled water, which, I don't know, microplastics. What are you going to do? You can't win it all.
Ingredients. You've got seed oil, high fructose corn syrup, caramel color, polysorbate 80 lined secret sauce.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
damn.
You've got a Big Mac that'll stay on the shelf of your house.
I would eat it. I would eat it. It's disgusting. But right now, I would eat it.
It's definitely going to contribute.
But I hate the
weight gain.
bun. You know what looks the worst? The bun. That bun is just not real. There's nothing good about that. You can just tell. If I was desperate, yeah, I would eat it. But I really do not go to McDonald's. Even though I went to KFC yesterday, McDonald's is so far. Like, I'm repulsed by it.
Metabolic dysfunction and nothing good comes from this, guys. Salt at McDonald's, iodized salt. Usually salt is just sodium chloride, but the salt at McDonald's contains sodium chloride, sodium silicoaluminate, that is a derivative of aluminum, so you've got more aluminum in here. Remember, guys, that excess aluminum is associated with all sorts of neurologic issues in here.
How is this legal? I mean, there are gonna be differences between like the American and European McDonald's and like all around the world, but even like I'd have to check to see if it's the same in the UK, but how is that legal? Silicoaluminate. Aluminum.
Humans, and you've got dextrose, which is essentially sugar. So there's sugar in salt at McDonald's and aluminum. That's crazy. Let's end it off.
How's that guy doing getting his straw off?
Guys, with the McRib. When I was growing up, I ate too much McDonald's, like I said.
But then, like, the guys in the background, that's the reality of the situation. They're getting hammered by work. They just want some food. They want to feel good. And unfortunately, this stuff just... dopamine. Boom.
I was kind of a fat kid. The McRib is back. It's a big deal. So the McRib is pork. And as you can imagine,
Oh dear, mister. You should not be in McDonald's, honestly. Yeah. Look, the guy's overweight. I feel for him. Like, I'm not as judgmental of people who are overweight as perhaps I used to be as a kid. Like, I do get it. Life's hard. But damn, man. Try and cut it down a bit.
bun of the McRib, no surprise. Soybean oil and sugar in the bun. Interestingly, you've got some real onions here. You've got the famous McDonald's pickles with 10 ingredients that we just talked about. And then in the actual McRib, I just got some McRib sauce on my finger, trying to wipe it off. In the McRib and the sauce, you've got pork, you've got dextrose, which is sugar, you've got caramel color, you've got soybean oil, and you've got high fructose corn syrup.
I think we get the point. It is all disgusting shit that causes you cancer. Thank you very much, Mr. Paul Saladino. And I hope you enjoyed my first video. Okay, look. It wasn't perfect. I had to move it around a bit. I'm also very spotty because that KFC, I mean, that is just not gonna work out. Can't keep eating that. Cannot keep eating that. But it's not that bad. But the camera does just kind of put it right there, doesn't it? Anyway, we know the fast food's no good for us, folks. Let's try and stay away. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Goodbye.